Hi. Um, I just wanted to do a vlog. Um, kind of just talk about a few things. I've never done one of these, so I wanted to try it and see what it's like. Um, I'm doing it mostly for my benefit. I want to have something that I can look back on, a few years from now, and just kind of see how my life has changed. Um, from where I'm at then versus now. And so I just thought it's really cool, to have that to use for your advantages, especially since I'm in school and my kids are growing so fast. I just think it's a really good idea. I kind of I spend a lot of time on YouTube and I see a lot of people who do this, and they do a lot more versatile things. They have the equipment to do more stuff, but I don't think I could ever get to that kind of level. But I I like it. So we'll see how it goes. If it works out, maybe we'll get more going. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about my day and what I have planned for tomorrow. Just kind of same thing that I would do for a diary. So only you guys get to see. You get to hear about it actually. So isn't that exciting? Um, today was today was interesting. Mm, it was it was odd because it was kind of like I had a backyard brawl in my living room between my brother and my sister. They literally duked it out in front of everybody in the living room over. I'm thinking what I understand they duked it out over a stack of books. I'm not positive on that, so I wouldn't quote myself. Uh, but yeah, so that was odd, I guess would be the best way to describe it. Well, not so odd for my family. I mean, I've seen way worse. But yeah, outside of that, it was just one of those weird days. Everything was just kind of off. Um, nothing really happened outside of the normal realm, but yeah, it just seemed like an odd day, I guess. Um, it's 1 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm up. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm up any morning past normal hours. I was trying to sleep. But Josh, my boyfriend, had sent me a message, and um, when he messages me, I answer because he's in Afghanistan right now. And so, since we don't get to talk a lot, that's how we message each other back and forth. So when he messages me, I respond. So I woke up, well, what little bit of sleep I was doing, I woke up to talk to him. And this is his first tour in Afghanistan, and my first time ever dating someone in the military. So it's kind of a interesting journey for us. We both are doing this together. You know, um, it's hard sometimes, not being able to talk to each other and see each other. And I especially since he left in July, and so I would think that by now that we would have an opportunity to have talked on the phone, but we haven't, and that's not his fault, and so I don't blame him for that by any means. No, no way. But it would be nice if we had more of an opportunity to do so. But so the only time we can talk is when he's able to get on the internet. Um, so yeah, he messaged me and we talked about what was gonna happen when he comes out for his leave in R&R in October. Um, so I'm pretty excited about that. He gets to come visit and spend 2 weeks back home, and I'm excited because I haven't seen him in at the same side. I'm kind of like so soon, because he doesn't come home till July is when he gets to come back. So that's a long time in between, actual opportunity to see each other. So I'm excited, but on the same side, I'm kind of anxious to see how that's gonna work. But either way, so yeah, we were talking about that, and so I've been up since because I can't sleep. so I just kind of been trying to figure out how I'm gonna work out my day for tomorrow, because tomorrow I have my final for my class. Um, I have my drug administration class, and my final is tomorrow, so I have to take it. But my dilemma is, before I go to class, I have to find some way to take the money that I have and put it onto my prepaid debit card so that I can get insurance for this vehicle that I'm trying to get for my brother. And they won't let me put money on it because it's not a permanent card yet. So I can't add funds automatically to it like you would do any other time. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm just gonna have to go down to the insurance place and explain to them, look, here's the cash, but I want it to be tied to the card, because they give you that discount. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna have to do, but I have to do it before class, because immediately after class I'm supposed to be meeting with a gentleman who is supposed to be purchasing my van for me, and I'm really hoping that that works out, because and then I can use that money to cover some must be paid kind of bills that I need to take care of. So yeah, I think, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that that works out the way it needs to tomorrow. And then after that, and then go spend all my rest of my day hopefully sitting at the DMV and getting the rest of that sorted out for tags and registration on the vehicle that my brother is gonna go ahead and let me use. So it's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be a busy Monday for Monday A final. So I'm not too stoked about the final. I'm kind of nervous because it's a math class basically, and it's math is one of those not so great subjects for me. I always struggled, and so I'm kind of nervous about it. And I've studied as much as I can, and I'm hoping that it just goes well. So, but yeah, so I hope it all goes well tomorrow. I kind of got an idea of what's happening. So the bumps in the road, they tend to turn into bigger bumps, and I tend to make mountains out of molehills, and so let's say that it's just I easily overstress myself. Um, but it is what it is. So along with some other things. So I'm trying to get one obstacle out of the way at a time. I've got some other stuff that I need to deal with that I've kind of been avoiding for about a week and a half now, and I'm thinking that it's getting down to the point where I really need to take care of it, and I really don't want to, but I got to, and you get to those moments where you're like, you just got to do it. So I'm thinking that that's gonna happen pretty soon, and if I get the chance to do this again, I'll see if I can talk about that more. But it's I really want to do is just stick my head in the sand and pretend like it's not happening. I don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah, that's exactly what it's gonna be. I mean, that's why I'm up. What's happening tomorrow. So I mean, outside of that, I don't have much more exciting news. I was thinking about it later on that I should have tried to have my camera up and running to record my brother and sister and their backyard brawl in my living room, and I would have so posted that onto the internet and made it into a viral video. Cause yeah, and I'm the youngest of the four kids, and they somehow manage to always take things to the extreme. And I kind of just sit back, and I've always kind of just sat back and just watched and wondered, and honestly just puzzled over their behavior sometimes. I mean, I love my family, but sometimes you're like, what the hell? But so, like I said, I hope I get the opportunity to do this again sometime soon. If it works out well. If it doesn't, then one night lost, one night that I was up anyways. So, I hope to talk to y'all again, and maybe we'll see something more exciting ahead. So, have a good night.